Hi everyone, Claire Gosney here. I'm here to talk to you about how to speak with children about the coronavirus. So after our schools closed here in Southern California, my husband and I sat down to talk with our 6-year-old daughter Luca about her feelings regarding school closures and what's going on with the coronavirus. And she sat there thinking for a second and then came back and said, I don't know how to feel because this has never happened to me before. And I realized this is the first time this has happened to any of us. This is completely new. And so as the week progressed on, I started hearing more bold opinions from my daughter about how she felt, and I realized that they were directly reflective of the things that she's heard us say and talk about regarding the coronavirus, regarding our stay-home order, regarding school closures. So our children really are sponges. They're soaking up everything that they hear, they're soaking up everything that they see, and they're formulating how they feel based on these things that they've seen and heard. We need to be really careful about the things that we're saying and the things that we are hearing and the things that we're watching. So one of my recommendations is turn off the news. If you want to watch the news, go ahead and watch it on an extended bathroom break. Hopefully you've got some toilet paper. Or, watch the news after the kids go to bed and after they've fallen asleep so that they're not hearing it as they go to bed. And the reason I say this is because when you're watching the media, they have a way of speaking to you that is very bold and very intense, and they make you feel exactly what they're trying to communicate. And that can be really scary, not only for kids, but for us as well. So if you notice yourself getting anxious or more highly stressed after watching the news, go ahead and turn it off. Try to see how long you can wait without it coming back on. And if you are going to watch the news, just make sure you're doing it without the kids in the room, because they are feeling that intensity. And it's not, you may notice this with yourself, it's not an intensity that sits with you while you're listening to it and then it goes away. It's something that we carry with us. And so it's very important for our mental and physical health and the mental and physical health of our children to make sure that we are able to be in control of some of the things that they're hearing and some of the things that they're seeing. So I do recommend being open and honest with your kids about what's going on. Children know, they have this very good sense when information is being held from them. So to say that nothing's going on or it's not that big of a deal or, I'll explain it to you when you're older, kids may come to feel like they can't trust us because they know that we're withholding information. So give them some of the information. Let them know that there is a sickness going around, and the reason why we're staying inside of our homes is not only to make sure that we don't get sick, but to make sure that we don't accidentally get someone else sick in case we are sick and we don't know about it. Also let them know that there's hope and we can still have fun during this time. It's kind of a bummer that schools are closed and our kids aren't getting the education that they need, and some of us have turned into homeschool teachers overnight. But find ways to have fun with the kids. Go out, have fun, play tag with them, and have a look at our last video where we talked about coping skills to be able to get through social isolation, because all of those things are very applicable to children as well. It's also important to incorporate prayer and moments of thankfulness with our children. The other night over dinner, our daughter Abigail, she's 5, she thanked God over dinner for the fact that we have napkins and milk, and while we chuckle, we're very, very grateful to have those things. And so talk to them about the things that we're thankful for. What are some things that, you may not have now that you had before that you were very thankful that you didn't have to worry about? I'm thankful for this extra time at home with my kids, though it can be crazy and chaotic sometimes. We're trying to have the most fun that we can. So get out, maybe set up a tent in the living room, have a little camp out with the kids, start a new art activity, get creative, and really have fun with this time. In the Bible, in 2 Timothy 1:7, it states, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." And that's some amazing news that we can carry with us through this time.